Man, I wish this movie was way better. I just got back from watching Supergirl, and after the absolutely insane debut for the new DC universe that was a Superman movie, my expectations were sky high, and unfortunately, the film never quite reached them. What this movie sadly boils down to is really pretty visuals and fun creative fights, plastered together by a very mediocre script. It still shits all over every Snyderverse film though. So this movie follows Kara Zor-El, aka Supergirl, as she goes on a bender for her 23rd birthday. As she's wallowing in self-pity one night, she's approached by Ruthie, a girl whose family was murdered by a gang of evil space pirates, and she's looking for revenge. While Kara is hesitant at first, after some shenanigans, the space pirates poison Crypto, her dog, and escape with the antidote. So she sets off on an epic intergalactic quest to get the cure for her pup before it's too late. The performances are really strong in this movie. It's very clear that the new DCU is committed to letting its actors and characters have fun. Millie feels very believable as this fish out of water woman trying to find her place in the world. Jason Momoa is having an absolute blast playing Zorro. It's really cool to see that studios saw what a good job he did as the batshit crazy villain in The Fast and Furious and seem to be pushing him more in that direction. And Matthias Schoenaerts, I'm sorry if I butchered that, plays an absolutely detestable villain that you want to see violently murdered from his very first scene. It is an outstanding job from him specifically. I think he very greatly outshines everyone else in the film. Though I do wish this absolutely stellar cast had been given a better script to work with. The dialogue is criminally quirked up. Some lines so bad they feel straight up taken out of Forspoken. Many, "So, that just happened," and "he's right behind me, isn't he?" type lines that really made me cringe. The studio should be well past this level of writing in the year of our Lord 2026. Now, the story overall is very low stakes. It is a very self-contained adventure with no-name villains. However, the problem is that, from the tone that this movie handles, it is very clear what the outcome of the story is going to be. As such, you don't really feel tension at any point, and the emotional beats meant to make you go, "Oh no, something bad might happen to so-and-so," really fall flat because, no it won't. You're watching the movie, you're watching how this is playing out. You're watching all of the fucking, dick and ball jokes. No, this movie's not gonna have a downer ending. The story is very breakneck paced, but to its detriment. I have to believe there was loads of material that was just left on the cutting room floor, because this movie is under 2 hours, which is very odd for a mainstream superhero film. And the reason I say that there's a lot of material that was left on the cutting room floor is because conflicts in this movie pop up and are resolved so stupidly fast. One scene, a character is berating Kara and going, "I hate you, I never want to see you again, you're the worst human being on the face of this planet, fuck you." And then the next scene they'll be like, "Never mind, actually you're the best, I love you, ha 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 ha." And one particular theme that the story really handles also really irked me. It does the typical revenge is not the answer, if you kill him, you're no better than him type bullshit. But the problem is that the villain is fucking despicable. He has zero redeeming qualities. He's an awful being. So if you want me to not eye roll at this tired ass trope, you should make the villain somewhat sympathetic. He shouldn't be like Satan the Baby Eater 5000, because full stop, the villain and his band of goons deserve to die. Their actions and the way they handle themselves and their backstory, when it's explained what they do in the galaxy and why they raid planets, you're like, oh yeah, they need to fucking die. They're not morally great. They're comic book level villains. They're evil, pure evil. So that plot point is stupid because, yeah, you should kill him. Please fucking kill him. Now, on a technical level, the movie is neat. It's pretty fun to look at. The cinematography, set design, and use of color are all really pretty. It's really nice to see a mainstream movie that dares have more colors than teal and orange. The fights are super fun and super creatively shot, incorporating cool alien tech or different kinds of lung takes so that no two fights ever feel the same. The only one that falls kind of flat is one where they like try to rehash that really cool Mr. Terrific scene from Superman. But I don't know if it was the music, the setting, or something else, but to me it didn't hit and went on for far too long. The ending was fun and wholesome. It's a one-off self-contained adventure that still gives us glimpses as to how Kara is gonna tie into the larger DC cinematic universe. So that was really cool. It's a shame because had this come out during the Snyderverse era, I'd be giving it a 10 out of 10 and kissing Craig Gillespie's feet. Unfortunately, this has to follow Superman, which I think is one of the best superhero films of the last decade. So it falls way short of the overall polish, quality, and care that the Superman film gave us as the first ever entry into the DC cinematic universe. Still, strong performances, fun visuals, and an overall just good time means this is a perfectly fine movie. And not half bad for the second ever entry into the DC cinematic universe. I give this movie a 3 out of 5. It's a fun movie, and if you like the James Gunn style quirkiness or like Superman, I do strongly recommend you go see it in the theaters. You will not be disappointed, I promise. So yeah, that was it. Tell me what you thought about the movie. Do you think it was good? Do you think they should have never let a woman on the big screen? Let me know in the comments below. And please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It would really help me out. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to seeing some good movies soon, hopefully. Please God, I'm praying. Okay, bye.